Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. In the jazz lounge, Summer tells Kyle that if they're going to reach a compromise, he'll have to tell her while he's dug in about working with Audra. Kyle asks if she really wants to blow up their co-parenting situation because she doesn't like his business partner. Summer says who Harrison is exposed to is important. Kyle guarantees that Audra will never have any interest in Harrison. She's irrelevant. Why does she keep on about this? He feels she's been so scared of losing Harrison, she needed a dumping ground to put the fear and anger. Kyle says Audra is playing a much bigger role in her mind than she really has. Summer says he's wrong and counters that he doesn't trust Audra any more than she does. You're deflecting my questions. Summer knows him, and he's not really telling her what's going on. She suspects her grandfather is involved. Kyle says Victor only urged him to work things out with her, but that's his only influence. Neither of us want to see Harrison get hurt. Summer balks, you think that I do. Kyle doesn't think she wants to hurt their son, but it's more reason to find a solution. And disentangling him from Audra isn't it? Summer notes his interesting choice of words. Kyle says he's not sleeping with her. Summer says, but you are clearly in something that's messy and difficult to get out of. She senses he doesn't really want to work with Audra. Are you somehow being forced to stay in this partnership? If he wants to find common ground with her, he needs to tell her what's really going on here. In the dining room, Audra tells Nate he's right. She's somehow landed in the middle of another personal feud. Why does this keep happening to her? Why can't she have a career that's not tied to these powerful families in Genoa City? Nate points out nobody is forcing her to take these jobs. Audra warns she will not walk away from Glissade. Nate admires her commitment, but Victor is holding all the cards. Audra says Tucker thought he was holding all the cards too. Nate says Victor isn't Tucker. He won't give her any choice in how the company is used against Jebat. Audra asks him not to underestimate her. Nate cares about her and doesn't want to see her become collateral damage in another of Victor's power plays. Audra appreciates that, but she's been running Glissade all this time. She won't be easy to dislodge. Nate asks if she'll set Kyle up to crash and burn. If she can give Victor what he wants, and he gives her solo control of Glissade, it's win/win. By the door of the club, Audra tells Nate she's headed up to her room. He asks if it's a statement or an invite. She muses that it could be both. Nate sighs. He has a proposal to get out and has to get coffee and head back to the office. Audra notes they both keep their eye on the big prize. Nate notes they don't always have the same methods of going after things. He doesn't agree with how she intends to keep Glissade. He urges her to take a step back and think about this. There are other companies. Audra declares that one way or another, Glissade is going to be all hers. Nate warns that sneaking around and backstabbing people almost always blows up in your face. Audra's touched that he worries about her, but if this blows up in anyone's face, it will be Kyle's and not hers. At Abbott Chancellor, Billy walks into the office, and Lily asks where he's been. She notes he seems frazzled. He says he's fine, and it's nothing he can't handle. She asks about the revisions on the press release. Billy says there won't be any until they iron things out. He can't stand her lying to him, and she needs to tell him right now what her real agenda is. They bicker about her wanting to make him a silent partner. Billy hollers at her to lay her cards on the table and tell the truth. Lily yells that he's exhausting, and she doesn't like his wild projections. He wants her to send it out like some kind of test. Billy asks why she partnered with him if she feels that way. He accuses her of wanting to stay on the inside until she could kick him to the curb. Is that what you've been planning all along? Chance approaches the office door as the battle wages on. Billy tells Lily she's power-hungry like her brother. Lily screams that he needs to get over himself. Chance knocks to interrupt. Lily tells Billy she'll put out the press release and will have marketing send him dates for the party. She stalks out. Billy tells Chance he's exchanged one member of the Winters family who doesn't trust him for another. In Victor's office, he updates Nikki on Jill's illness. It was serious enough for her to hand over the reins to her idiot son. Nikki has empathy for her. Victor insists he does too. He's known Jill for years and has respect for her.